Okay guys, how you doing? This is Lynn coming to you live from the couch, live from day 10 of quarantine and staying your ass inside, okay? I don't know what's going on with our government or with this disease. I hope that it will be resolved fairly quickly. But in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and continue to bring you some fabulous and wonderful content. Today I am wearing, well, I'm not gonna talk about what I'm wearing until I come back from a break, so I'll see you in just a second. Hi guys, so I am back wearing this beautiful wig. It is a Joe Deere wig. It can be found on Amazon. So I will put the link down in the description box so that you can get your own version of this wig. The manufacturer sent me a couple of wigs to review, and this is one of them. And I have to be honest, they sent them to me a few months ago, so I don't remember her name, but I will list it in the description box. So if you want to get your own version, you can go ahead and head on over to Amazon and get it. Amazon is still delivering the last I checked. You know, we're in the middle of this wonderful quarantine. Speaking of that, what's going on with me? Well, I am just home every day, chilling, being a lunch lady, making breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Not able to get out and do much. Today I decided to get on up, put on some clothes, because I've had on pajamas for about the past 3 or 4 days. I decided to get on up, put on some clothes, do my makeup, throw this little wig on, and record a video. So I wanted to talk this week about the scapegoat mentality. What do I mean by the scapegoat mentality? Well, it seems like, and I may be wrong, it seems like people want to always blame others for their shortcomings or their misgivings. They want to blame others instead of just taking the blame for the things that they do themselves. So it seems as if some people, I'm not gonna say everybody, some people, because I, try to take blame for things that I do. I try to. They want to blame somebody else or point the finger when something goes wrong. Okay, they want to say it was your fault or this was your fault, but they never really look back at what they did to cause the issue or what they did to create the scenario to begin with. So, for example, as you guys know, we've been on lockdown for a few days now. Not necessarily lockdown, but they have been asking people to go ahead and quarantine themselves in their home, try to slow the spread of this virus, try to flatten the curve. Now, no one that I know has contracted this virus, and I hope it stays that way. I hope we're able to stay healthy. But I've been out of work. My son has been out of work. My children have been out of school. And there has been nothing, honestly, in this lifetime that has occurred that has been this serious. And so when I think about it, I think about our president, Mr. Donald Trump, who has spent the past few days of this epidemic pointing the finger and blaming people, not taking responsibility for what he's done, okay? He wants to make somebody else his scapegoat. Okay, he wants to go out and point fingers and place blame when he's the one that fired a whole pandemic response team, a whole epidemic response team that was put in place by Obama during his administration. Not to say that Obama is right, I'm saying, why would you fire a whole task force when you don't have anything to put in its place? So that bothers me, that disturbs me. So now we're dealing with the after effects of that. The lack of preparation by our own federal government. There are limited testing kits. There are limited supplies for people that are working in these healthcare fields that are being exposed to this virus on the daily, okay? And, that's a response that, now you're trying to play catch up. You're being reactive instead of proactive. And so it just really bothers me because we look at our government as a kind of a savior. We look to them and we think that they maybe have our best interest at heart, but that's not always the case, as this is showing us. So I hope that when you go to the polls, whoever you decide to vote for, I hope that you can vote for who you feel will be the best representation of our country and will move our country in the right direction. Right now, being locked in my house for the past 10 days, and who knows when we'll be able to go out and live like we were before. Who knows when that's going to be. It could be 6 months from now, and that's very scary to me. So that being said, I hope that when you go to the polls in November, that you make the decision that's best for you and that's best for the country, that's best for us overall. Because honestly, this whole scapegoat mentality that our president has exhibited is not healthy for anyone. So I want to talk about scapegoat. I want to talk about placing blame. You guys know that I healed or tried to heal, or I am healed, or whatever the hell you want to call it. A very public hurt for me. It was a very public heartbreak. I went through a lot. I recorded several videos about it as I was healing, trying to get over my experiences with Mr. Chocolate. And you guys know that was hard for me. But even me, okay, I wanted to blame the decisions or the choices. I wanted to blame him for everything. But when I look back on it, I'm the one who made the decision to proceed with him. I'm the one who made the decision to go forward and move forward with whatever we were doing. That was my choice. So there were red flags all over the damn place, and I just barreled on past them hoes. Oh, okay. I just barreled on. There were red flags the whole time. He even told me what it was that he did and what he did and he didn't want. But I still, I ignored that. Okay. So at the end, when I went through the hurt, I wanted to say, hey, you did this, you did that. But honestly, I could have made better choices. So I guess what I'm trying to say, guys, is sometimes it's not always the devil that did it. Sometimes it's your ass. Sometimes it's not always the devil. Sometimes it's about you and the choices that you make. When you end up in a certain situation, when you end up with certain circumstances, it's because you have made bad choices and you need to do better. So I'm not saying that everything is your fault. I guess I'm saying is look at what part you play in things. Look at what choices you make and take that into consideration before you start pointing fingers. Because what they say, when you point a finger, there are 4 more fingers pointing back at you. And that's the honest to God truth. So guys, I'm gonna wrap this up. Final thoughts on this wig. It is hot. Maybe because I'm under these lights, I just want to rip this mug off right in front of y'all, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna show a little restraint. Okay, it's hot. The cap is a little tight, because I have a cranium, as I like to call it, not a regular size head. I have a large head. Okay, because I have to fit all this brain in here. You know, it's a lot of brain. So it is a smaller cap. So if you decide to order this wig, it is a very cute wig on. But if you have a larger head, you need to be prepared for the fact that it may not fit you quite as well. Okay. Once again, I'd like to thank you for coming and spending a little time with me on Wednesday. I would like to ask that you please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and click the bell icon next to the word subscribe so that you can be notified whenever I post a new video to my channel. If you could please like this video, leave a comment so that I can reply to you guys. I will answer each and every comment. Guys, thank you so much for joining me here for Wiggles Wednesdays. I hope to see you when I post another video, which should be next week at the same time. Like I like to always say, be better today than you were yesterday. Be better tomorrow than you were today. I will talk to you and see you very, very soon. Bye.